Nice, enjoy a lovely slow flow. Just nice and gentle, just to warm up the muscles, have a very slow stretch and just get moving. So we're just going to start in child's pose, so just bringing the feet very gently together and opening the knees. They don't have to be very wide. We're just going to bring the palms and the forearms down to the mat. Bring the head down. If you want a cushion or a block underneath the head, you can. And we're just going to relax into this position for a moment and just concentrate on the breath. Just inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Flowing very gently. Letting go of any stress you might be holding, any tension in the body, just relaxing the body, just breathing gently. We're just going to start to walk the fingertips along the mat. As you inhale, I want to come onto the fingertips, lifting up, lifting through the front of the neck, through the chest, heart forward. Exhale, just bring the head down to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Very slowly make your way onto all fours. And we're just going to bring those hands gently underneath the shoulders, knees hip width apart. And we're just going to come into a gentle cat-cow. So just when you're ready, take a deep breath in. Start to drop the belly down, look up. As you breathe out, arch the back, press away from the mat. Again, deep breath in, drop the belly down, look up. As you breathe out, arch the back, press away from the mat. One more time, deep breath in, drop the belly down, look up. Breathe out, arch the back, press away from the mat. Come back to a flat mat. We're just going to bring the knees in towards each other. I'm going to take the hands a little bit wider. We're just going to rock the hips from side to side. Just flowing gently with your breath. Come back to centre. Just take the knees a little wider again. Placing the hands directly underneath the shoulders. We're going to do some cat-cow rolls. So we're pressing back towards the feet as if we're coming into child's pose. And then you're just going to reach up. And as you come over, the chest is coming over the arms, and you're going to lower the arms and just slide your way back. So just rolling through the spine, dropping those arms, take it back. We're just going to hold, so we're coming up, bringing the chest over the arms, press through the chest, lift the head. Feel that stretch in the lower back as well. Bring the feet in together and press back into child's pose. Bring those forearms again down to the mat, just resting the head to the mat for a few breaths. And very gently, we're going to tiptoe the hands across to one side. And just reaching out, just through one side of the body so you can feel that stretch into the lower obliques, the lower back. And gently across to the opposite side. Back to centre, and very slowly coming back onto the knees, bringing the knees together. We're going to take a deep breath in, press the chest out. We're going to lift up with the arms. Exhale, you're going to bring the hands down by the side. and press the chest open. So you're just pressing through the chest. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, pressing through the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pressing through the chest. One more. Inhale, lift. Pressing through the chest. We're going to hold, squeezing those shoulder blades together, lifting through the head, through the neck. And then bring the hands down behind you, just placing them to the mat if you can, or just into the small of the back, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you're just going to press the chest out. Breathing here for a moment. And slowly making your way again to all fours, but pressing the hands a little bit further forward than before. You're going to tuck the toes. We're coming up to downward facing dog. Starting to press the upper body, the chest towards the legs. And we're just going to pedal those feet. Just flowing with your breath. And just start to press through the heels. Again, pressing through the armpits, through the chest, towards the legs. Making that V shape with the body. And when you're ready, I want you to lift the right leg and you're going to start to bend the knee. Keeping the upper body facing forward, you're just going to tip that leg across the other leg, so you're opening up the hip to one side. Keeping those hands securely on the mat. And then just unwind, bring that foot down. We're going to do the same on the other side. Start to bring the left leg up, bend the knee and just gently open the hip to the side. Feeling the stretch into the obliques there, into the hips. Keeping those hands nice and steady. And then slowly unwind. Again, just very gently, we're just going to pedal those feet. And we're going to step the feet to the front of the mat. Take as many steps as you need and just fold forward. Inhale, we're going to come to a half lift. Exhale, folding forward. Just letting the body hang forward, chest's coming in towards those legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, folding forward. Coming to the fingertips if you can this time as you inhale, lift. Enjoying that stretch in the back of the legs, and then you're going to bend the knees, hands come to the mat and step the left foot back. We're going to take it into a high lunge. Just going to start to press through the chest as if you're about to come into a runner's lunge. And then just very gently start to lift up, lift, 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 pressing through that front leg, hands to the heart. We're going to take a few rounds of breath. Breathing here. If you need to lower the back knee, lower the back knee. In through the nose. Out through the nose or mouth. Gently lower, lower down. We're going to start to walk this right foot out towards the side of your mat. We're going to come into lizard pose. So you're just starting to bring the arms down towards the mat if you can. Lowering down, you may need to use a block here if you want to bring a block underneath the hands. And just very gently let the knee, right knee, press out to the side as you lower yourself down and feel the stretch in the hip. Enjoying that stretch here. Slowly unwind. We're going to bring that leg back, so we're coming to those knees together, and we're going to just hinge forward from the hips. So we're just coming into a modified plank pose, just holding here for a moment, taking a few breaths, and slowly press back. We're going to start to tuck those toes, bring yourself back into down dog. Just giving those feet a nice pedal here, and then pressing through the backs of the heels, make that V shape again, bringing the upper body towards the legs and step forward. Flowing with the breath, folding forward, tucking that body in. You may want to come to half lift or fingers, whatever feels right for you. And this time as you bend the knees, you can step the right leg back, start to find your position, lifting through the chest, and we're going to come into that high lunge again. So when you're ready, pressing into that front foot, lifting up, take the hands to the heart. And if you need to lower the knee down to the mat, that's fine. We'll just stay here, breathing here. Nice long deep breaths, enjoy that stretch into the hips, and then lower the knee down. We're going to bring the hands to the mat and then just start to tiptoe that left leg out to the side. We're going to start to lower the upper body down. Again, if you need to use blocks, you can do. Start to let the left knee come out to the side as you lower the upper body down. Feel that stretch in the hip. Breathing here. Slowly unwind. You're going to bring that knee back towards the other knee. And you're just going to hinge forward. Breathing here in this half plank. And then very slowly you're going to lower down to the mat. And just very gently curl. Bringing the elbows in, rolling the shoulders back, lengthen through the neck and the head. Breathing here for a moment. Then very gently we're going to bring the head down to the mat. Come into whatever side feels comfortable for you and just bring the arms down by the side. Letting the front of the shoulders just collapse down for a moment. We're going to take a few breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Take the hands underneath the shoulders as we start to peel up a little bit higher than we did before. Coming more into a cobra position if it's comfortable. Again, keeping those shoulders pinned in. And again, slowly onto the knees. And we're just going to press back again into child's pose. Taking the head down to the mat. Forearms down. We're going to take a few rounds of breath. Slowly onto the knees. Tuck the toes. Bring yourself up to downward facing dog. Find that position. Breathing here. Step the right foot towards the right hand. Slide the left foot back. Bring the knee down to the mat. We slowly start to lift up through the chest. We're going to flow now. Bring the arms all the way up. Breathing here. Bring the hands down in front of the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the left elbow to the right knee. We're going to roll that shoulder. Breathing here for a moment. Again, inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes. If you're comfortable, start to lift up. You can bring the left hand down to the mat. Open up with the right. Keep that breath flowing. Lower that knee down to the mat. We're going to bring the fingertips down. We're going to start to press back in towards the heel as you lift the right leg. Lift the right foot for the stretch in the front of the leg. Slowly coming forward. You're going to lift through the chest as you're on the fingertips. Start to tuck the toes, hands to the mat. We're going to step back to down dog. Pressing the heels into the mat, find that position. Then the left foot comes to the left hand. Slide the right foot back if you need to. Again, very slowly starting pressing into that low lunge. We're going to lift those arms all the way up. Breathing here. Hands come down to the heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take the right elbow to the left knee. You're going to roll the left shoulder, look up. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, tuck the toes, lift that back leg. Again, a couple of breaths here. Then bring the right hand down to the mat. Open up with the left. Slowly lower the knee to the mat. We're going to start to press back as you start to stretch that front hamstring. Lift the left foot from the mat. And slowly start to come forward. You're going to come to the fingertips, lift through the chest. Fingertips to the mat. You're going to tuck the toes back to downward facing dog. Finding that position there. We're going to take the right leg up, point the toes. Draw the knee in towards the elbow. And slowly back out. Press the foot up towards the ceiling. Again, in towards the elbow. And take it back up. Press the foot up. We're going to swap our feet, step it down. Take the left leg up this time. Press that foot up towards the ceiling. Going to bring the knee in towards the elbow. Slowly back up, moving here. One more. Press that foot up. Reaching it. Then step those feet back to downward facing dog. Find the position if you need to step the feet further apart. Bending the knees lower down slightly. And then pressing back through the heels. Start to press that upper body, the chest, the armpits towards the legs. And slowly lower down to the knees. Sitting back on the heels. Slowly bringing yourself up. We're going to roll the shoulders back. And then very gently drop onto the bottom. The left leg is going to stay under. I'll move myself on the mat. The right leg is going to step over the left leg if you can. And just give yourself a nice hug. So the left arm is coming over that right knee. The right hand is going to circle towards the back and you're going to roll the shoulder. Lifting nice and tall through the spine. Breathing here for a moment. Relax from the leg. We're going to open the chest and then start to bring the arms in towards each other, and then you're just going to connect those elbows, bring the hands together, lift slightly through the spine, lifting the arms. We're going to breathe here for a moment and try and remember which arm is on top. I'm going to do the opposite next time, so just breathing here for a moment. And slowly unwind, give the arms a shake. We're going to change the legs over, so the right leg is going to go under, the left leg is going to go over. Bring that right arm just around the leg. You're going to give yourself a hug. As you bring that left hand to the back, roll the shoulders, lift tall. Breathing here for a moment. Let go of the leg, we're unwinding, slightly open the chest. We're going to take the opposite arm this time, so we're going to take it round. Interlace at the elbows, bring the hands together, lift through the spine, lift the arms very slightly. Breathing here for a moment. And slowly unwind. Open the chest. Give those arms a little shake out. We're going to bring the feet together in a butterfly shape. Or a diamond shape, however you want to look at it. Feet are together. You're going to grab the ankles, lift tall, and start to fold forward. You can walk the hands down to the feet if you want to, or hold on to the ankles, whatever feels right for you. You may even want to bring the hands to the mat, whatever feels right for you. We're just going to breathe here for a moment. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly unwind. We're just going to bring those knees together. Just stretch the legs out, give them a little bit of a shake out for a moment, and then we're just going to cross the legs. Again, if you prefer to bring the legs straight out in front, that's absolutely fine. And just sit nice and tall through the spine. Just rest the hands just on the knees, just give the shoulders a nice shrug into the neck. Release them down. Just going to circle the head all the way round for a moment. Back the other way. Come back to centre. Give the shoulders a nice shrug again and just let them fall away. So sit nice and tall again, imagining that string's pulling through the top of the head. Nice and tall, belly button in, but don't make the back feel uncomfortable. If it doesn't quite feel right and you want to place a cushion or a blanket underneath your bottom, that's absolutely fine. And we're just going to flow here with the breath, so just inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. In through the nose, feeling yourself rise nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, letting the shoulders relax down. And just concentrate on the journey of that breath as it comes in through the nose to the back of the throat, all the way to the lungs. And it leaves the lungs to the back of the throat and out through the nose or mouth. Just really concentrate on that breath. Gently open your eyes. Bring your palms together in front of the heart, relaxing the shoulders. Namaste. Thank you, ladies.